Welcome on in. It's 10:24. So this week, whether you knew or not, it is National Volunteer Week at Ronald McDonald House Charities. Volunteers, of course, play a major role in caring for more than 150 families. The work they do, absolutely incredible and inspiring. This morning, joining us, Sarah Curry, Communications and Trauma-Informed Care Manager, Ronald McDonald House Charities of Greater Cincinnati, along with Melissa Jackson, the organization's volunteer manager, here to tell us more. Melissa, Sarah, thank you guys so much for coming in. Volunteer and volunteerism, as it pertains to the Ronald McDonald House, has to be just imperative. Talk a little bit about that, about how crucial volunteers are.
Absolutely. So our volunteers really help run our house.
Yeah.
So from helping answer phones and serve meals and making sure that families have everything that they need during their stay, we really are working in the homes of these families, and we want to make sure that during their stay, while they're far away from home and dealing with a sick child, that they have everything that they need and want for nothing during their stay.
And I can only imagine too, because your all's work never stops.
Yeah.
You know, it's constant. It keeps on churning, and you guys continue to have to be there and then, you know, really churn out your own side of work to help sure that they have what they need. What does that mean for the fact that it never stops in terms of the amount of volunteers and everything that you guys need, want, all of that? How does that work?
Yeah, we truly have volunteers help. We would not be able to run our house without them.
Yeah.
It is a 24/7 facility. It's their home. And when we have people that are there at 7 a.m., you know, we have people that come in for a few hours early in the morning and then a few hours late in the evening.
Wow.
It really helps fill the gap and make sure that there's always somebody there. We have a team that's there, our staff, but with the volunteers, they're smiling, greeting people. It helps meet, like Melissa was saying, every need. They can anticipate it because they have certain roles that do that. And it is a 24/7 responsibility, like
Absolutely. And so where can volunteers, you know, if folks are at home right now and kind of wondering, okay, I'd love to be able to get involved, how can they? What kind of volunteers do you guys need?
Yeah, so right now, the biggest need that we have is for groups to come in and help serve meals, help serve snacks and treats. Summer is actually some of our busiest time of the year because we have a lot of siblings who may be in school during the year, but in the summer can come and stay with their families. And so we have a lot more families that we want to make sure have lunch and dinner every day, have snacks, have treats. And so groups that can come, and it doesn't need to be corporations, it can be friends, it can be families, it can be couples who want to get together and do like a cooking type class.
Right.
Come help serve our families and give back. That's really the biggest need, and you can find all those opportunities on our website.
Because I was going to ask, okay, if you're going to volunteer with a group, with friends or family, like you said, do volunteers need to bring stuff? How does all of that work?
No, it's really great. Our Taste of Hope program is really wonderful because we have a head chef who creates the menu, he makes the recipes, he buys all the supplies. So all our volunteers have to do is show up, and everyone will get a different job that they will be doing. So it is kind of like a cooking class.
Sounds like
one person doing carrots and one person making salads, one person grilling chicken. And then they get to help serve our families and really interact with them and meet with them and have that time with them before they sit down and enjoy the meal themselves.
Absolutely. Sarah, what would be your push for folks at home who are maybe on the line a little bit? You know, they want to volunteer, maybe they're a little trepidatious about how to go about it. What would be your push to them to come out and volunteer?
I would say that this is one of the most unique opportunities that you can ever have to volunteer. You are truly in the home of people, and they're going about their day, and we often say, you know, the families will be there and they will smile and they will say thank you, and that is something that we hear from volunteers they didn't expect, but it's just so rewarding for them. And there are not a lot of places where you can go and be among the people you're serving and be able to understand what they're actually going through. And the second you walk in our house, it's hard for you to not come back. So I would say just get there and you'll see what we're talking about. You won't want to leave and you'll want to come back.
Absolutely. Where can people go for more information?
rmhcincinnati.org.
Easy enough. Thank you guys, Sarah, Melissa, appreciate you so much and the work that you're doing. It's seriously amazing, inspirational, and beautiful, and I know it keeps churning, but again, hopefully we'll get some more volunteers for you guys to help you out. It is 10:28 though. We'll be right back.